We've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. It's not going to go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Defended by Brown. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Smart. Rebound by Van Vliet. Here's Toronto with the ball.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Now here's Barnes. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Siakam. From down in the low post, it goes.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Brown finds Smart. Outside, Brown. Down low. Here's Brogdon. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound, Celtics. Williams passes to Brogdon. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Young. Brogdon against Siakam. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Siakam, no good. The Celtics have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. It's Smart on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. 1:52 left to play in the first.
That is powerful.
Yes! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Here's Toronto with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Siakam outside. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Brogdon. Stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes finds Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam missing again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The three from Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Barnes with a screen on Smart. Here's Van Vliet. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Williams with the screen. Back to Tatum. And so it's Toronto finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentage. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Grant Williams, Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Flynn.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside White. Horford right side. Pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Outside Williams. Good on the bucket. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Trent for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's White. Rebound by the Raptors.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Here's Flynn. And he banks in the layup. Flynn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. White with the steal. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Horford with it. Now Porter defending. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Back to White. Over Trent. White can't hit. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Trent with it. And a a strong finish with 2 hands.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Williams. Can they get it? Oh, deflected. White for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Porter. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's White. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Here's Flynn. And the Raptors, another 3.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Boucher outside. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And he converts the layup.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Trent against White. Trent, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside White. Lets it go from the wing. Williams finds White. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Raptors out in front, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Tatum from long range sinks the tray. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Outside Barnes. Pass to VanVleet. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. The outside leaner. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 11 points.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Siakam for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Young. Back to Siakam. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Tatum. Smart outside for 3. Tatum finds Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup falls. Van Vliet's got 8 here in this quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Anunoby. Outside Tatum. Pulls it from the top of the key. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Now Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Fires the 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto. Tatum way outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
And here's Siakam. He's got 14. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And he drops the first. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Second free throw, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Williams. Right wing, down low. Here's Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Van Vliet from the high post. Horford can't hit. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Boston, Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Derek White. And it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. Horford outside. Outside White. And the three off target.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside for Boucher. From deep three-point range. Horford pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Trent on the wing. He's guarded by White. Boucher against Williams. Back to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Boston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. White, the pass to Williams. Nice move. Ball stolen. Gallinari against Porter from outside the arc. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Outside Porter. There's the triple. No good there. And Boston going the other way now. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And here's Porter outside. Long target from range.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Now Smart. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here's Porter outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight to the left wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Outside Porter. Fires for 3. Again Porter missing.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. The kick to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Pascal Siakam.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Toronto now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
The kick to Tatum. With the fadeaway. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Left side, Brogdon. Smart against Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Shot to end the cold streak. Jump shot is good that time.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Now here's Van Vliet. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight. tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Dwayne Dedmon. Jimmy Butler is out there with Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 3 slot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
He hits the second from the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Lowry. Back to Dedmon. Poke loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Butler kicks to Lowry. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the middle. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And they double up Butler to the wing right side. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Butler against Anunoby. Clock at 6. And here's Barnes for 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Young pass to Siakam. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 5.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Dedmon finds Lowry. It's Oladipo on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Lowry. Barnes outside. Up and in on the layup. Barnes has got his second bucket.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Siakam against Adebayo. Siakam kicks to Young. On the wing, Anunoby. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. The 3 from Barnes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Heat ball.
The Heat with the lead, and the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Siakam for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Dedmon dishes to Lowry. Oladipo outside. Over Young. Oladipo misses.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
That is first personal foul. Second team foul.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Hey, yo,
Van Vliet against Lowry. The kick out to Young. Adebayo against Siakam. Back to Young. Takes the three. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that's an example of really quick feet by Victor Oladipo. He's just so good at getting into the lane to pick up these fouls.
Oladipo hits them both. 8 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
Butler finds Oladipo over Young. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors,
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Boucher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Doris, it seemed to change the scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
The kick outside to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Flynn. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Oladipo with the ball, picked up by Flynn. That bucket in no time at all. Lowry's got 11 points.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
Outside Flynn. Pass to Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Flynn. From the arc. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the 3-point line. Played him perfectly.
Butler finds Dedmon. Out left to the wing. Outside for Lowry. Second chance effort. And Adebayo with the lay-in. And now a 6-point Miami lead.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Down low. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Oladipo misses. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Boucher with a screen on Lowry. Passes to Boucher. Trent against Lowry. Achua, the pass to Trent. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Lowry kicks to Dedmon. Outside for Lowry. Back to Dedmon. Lowry finds Dedmon. Over Barnes. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Van Vliet passes to Young. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Dedmon dishes to Lowry. Driving in. A shot off that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Van Vliet outside. Here's Barnes. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lowry passes to Butler. Siakam against Lowry. Butler kicks to Dedmon. To end the cold streak. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Good on the second free throw. It's stolen by Lowry. Oladipo outside. And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be
23. The Heat, 26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit. I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Inside, here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Dedmon passes to Butler. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Butler goes in, and so Miami again turning it over. Raptors leading by 3. On the wing, Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. Off target from 3-point range. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And a deep 3 from Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Siakam with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Kicks it out to Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. Van Vliet against Lowry. Butler on the wing. Oladipo outside. Now the pass to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. They could use a bucket. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam, right side. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way for the finish, and Butler sends it back.
Now, there are times on the defensive end where Jimmy Butler is locked down. He wants to send it back with the block, and he does exactly that.
The Heat trail by 6. He kicks to Lowry. Dedmon passes to Butler. Outside Lowry. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Right wing. Here's Dedmon. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Young pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler on the wing. He's got 6. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
When Kyle Lowry is in rhythm, he will be aggressive and assertive as a scorer.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lowry against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler kicks to Lowry. Dishes it to Oladipo. Lowry against Van Vliet. It's to Dedmon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Raptors leading by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Lowry against Van Vliet. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, at this size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Oladipo outside. Back to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Young pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
And Barnes sends it back. It's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Dedmon kicks to Oladipo. Dedmon with it. Barnes on him. Here's Oladipo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
And he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
They double-team Siakam. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Barnes looking around. On the wing, Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's the pass to Dedmon. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Van Vliet outside. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. That shot is off, and it's Miami the other way. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Dedmon. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Lowry against Van Vliet to take the lead. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Oladipo.
Yeah, remarkable positioning from Thaddeus Young. He played perfect defense, really alters the shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. There's the drive. To the right side. Siakam finds Anunoby. The shot from the low post is good.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Here's Butler, so the wing on the left. And here's Adebayo. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Butler, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Butler against Anunoby. Barnes sets a screen for Anunoby. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Anunoby. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Scotty Barnes in the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Well, they're passing to Lowry. Back to Butler for 3. A rebound by Young. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. The Heat go the other way with it. And Butler, here we go.
And someone who welcomed.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
All right, David, thanks. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Oladipo. It's good.
Oladipo growing into that clutch player everyone believed he could be. What great poise down the stretch.
Van Vliet looking around. Barnes screen on Lowry. Van Vliet attacking. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big time moment, he's ready to meet it, guys.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Lowry finds Oladipo. Rejected by Siakam.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
Toronto calls timeout. It's stolen by Oladipo. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Van Vliet. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Porter at the 3. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Porter for 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Miami's on 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Three-pointer, Butler. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lowry against Porter. Butler kicks to Adebayo. He can't get it to go. Good D by Siakam. Adebayo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Up top, Anunoby, defended by Butler. Porter passes to Van Vliet. Good work defensively by Lowry.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Butler against Anunoby. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. And it's denied! Sent back by Siakam. The kick out to Oladipo, and stolen by Siakam. Well, overtime basketball, and they have played so far. Adebayo against Porter. Butler with the steal. To the paint. Porter with the steal. And Bleed on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Barnes with a terrific move and the bucket. 14 points for Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
And to Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And Miami has possession. And Oladipo, here we go. Dedmon dishes to Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets with this entire group.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Porter. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Oladipo against Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Butler.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
And the Raptors with possession. A 2-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet outside. Lets a floater go. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime.
excellent matchup.
Here we go.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Victor Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Butler, and it's Lowry in at the point.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Brown, a screen on Dedmon. Tatum from long range. Nails it from 3.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his teams, they are winning.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. Butler passes to Oladipo. And Oladipo slams it home.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Smart outside. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Smart.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off you.
This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lowry's gone 1 for 2 from deep. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Smart passes to Brown. Over Adebayo. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Smart.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
And finished off by Adebayo.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Williams. Smart outside. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Butler passes to Dedmon. Now here's Adebayo. Williams defending. Back to Dedmon. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And the bucket is good.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every...
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Butler passes to Dedmon. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum with some nice D.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Brogdon against Adebayo. There's Tatum with the 3. The basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 8 points.
What composure from Tatum. As the clock runs down, he stays calm and seeks out a shot.
Here's Dedmon. Here's Lowry. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Brogdon. Brown with it. Now guarded by Butler. Brown can't hit. The Heat have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Miami ball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adebayo, a screen on Brogdon. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
For his career, Bam's shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. Takes the 3. The shot no good. Over Oladipo. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
We've got Grant Williams. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's White. Here he goes. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And Adebayo slams it in.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Williams' shot is good. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time, but he's battled many injuries.
Williams has checked in for Horford. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, B.A., but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to White. Martin against Williams. Here's Pritchard. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Oladipo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on White.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
It's both from the stripe. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Brown against Oladipo. Brown passes to Williams. Now Smart. Back to Brown. Shot on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Tatum. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oladipo with the ball. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. Brown drives in. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Heat with the lead. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Brown. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Dedmon's checked in for Martin.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Butler. The shot won't fall. Brown with some nice D. And it's blocked by Butler.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
Defensive foul.
Free throw drops for Williams. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Butler passes to Oladipo. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oladipo outside. No good from outside. The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Tries to break his ice. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Out to Oladipo. 4-3. Pure from 3-point range. Oladipo's got 9 points in the quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And here's Smart. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tatum, a screen on Lowry. Smart passes to Tatum. With 1 on the clock. And he dumps it down right as the... And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The Heat, 28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Butler. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Oladipo in at the small forward position. It's stolen by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. Pass to Brogdon. Oladipo with the rebound. Well, the Heat's shooting 52% from the floor so far. Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
6 to shoot. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a clear foul there on the miss. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
the previous play is
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Jaylen Brown. That free throw misses.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
White for 3. The shot no good, and it's Miami the other way. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
First team foul.
Boston trailing. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. White against Butler. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. The shot that time not on target. Horford with some nice D. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. Dedmon against White. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Butler. And it's good. 2 points. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Horford, a screen on Lowry. Smart finds Horford. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Butler passes to Dedmon. Back to Butler. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. Here's Lowry. Cashes in the 12-footer. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
Well, we know Kyle Lowry is comfortable inside or outside, but his focus right now is hitting the mid-range jumper.
Over to the wing. White on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. White, the pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Oladipo. Lowry against Brogdon. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
.111 left in the third quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Lowry's gotten his third basket of the night.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. A nice shot by Brown.
And he just continues to improve his jumper. When Brown hits those consistently, defenses better watch out.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Now here's Lowry. He's guarded closely. That one no good. Some solid defense from Williams. White, the pass to Brown. Now here's Williams. Here's Pritchard. Misses the three. White against Oladipo. Lowry right side. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Lowry's got 9 points.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
4 seconds left. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The toughness and passion that Butler plays with is admirable. A natural leader on and off the floor.
Butler hits them both. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Butler with a steal. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Heat, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
He's been aggressive all night. Butler's gotten himself into a rhythm, and the defense has no answer.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Smart's checked in for Boston.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Williams with it. Picked up by Lowry. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Outside Tatum. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers, as a result, have exploded since that deal.
Here's Brogdon. Great D that time from Dedmon.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Boston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Tatum against Dedmon. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Here's Brogdon. Kicks it out to Smart. He shoots it. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Brown passes to Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Puts up a three. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
To the wing on the left. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And now just a 3-point Miami lead.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Lowry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Lowry always comes up with a timely basket, and today is no exception.
Boston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Tatum from long range. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Tatum. Brogdon finds Tatum. Three-pointer. Tatum with another miss.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Smart passes to Tatum. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
A shot by Butler, no good. Boston has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Butler on the wing. Here's Adebayo over Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, a giant spot here at the line. Bam with the chance to be a hero.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Outside Tatum. And stolen by Adebayo. And stolen by Brown. Tatum with room to shoot. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Lowry. Boston with a rebound.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Smart for 3. No good from 3-point range. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce.
And great something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Young in at the small forward position.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Siakam against Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Brown. Here's Tatum. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Van Vliet against Smart, and he converts the layup. Now here's Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Let's go. Barnes can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Smart. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
No coverage that time.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Tatum way outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Siakam kicks to Young. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Williams. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. Raptors trail by 9. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Smart dishes to Brown. Releases. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 9. Inside. Fast break Toronto. Here's Barnes, and he makes that one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Smart. Over in the corner, Williams. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Over Barnes. Tatum, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Smart. Left side, Tatum. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Basket, good. Siakam's got 6.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Boston on top. They lead by 5.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. There's Boucher out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Porter. And it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. Now the pass to Boucher. Back to Trent. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
White against Trent. Pritchard passes to White to the middle. That's good from Horford on the assist by White.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And it's White missing. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's White missing. Toronto, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Trent finds Boucher. Back to Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Gallinari dishes to Williams. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Trent with it. Williams picks him up.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
They set the pick. Flynn the pass to Achua. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Austin's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
And the Raptors miss again.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
side, Williams. Pass to Pritchard. Williams trying to break free. Pritchard gets the bucket. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And the foul called on Grant Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Trent. He has 7. Flynn misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
This is it to going up. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Pritchard, covered by Flynn. Just 5 to shoot. Pritchard passes it going up. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Trent against White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Trent hits them both.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
From deep, Gallinari. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent kicks to Boucher. To the left wing. And stolen by Horford.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
The Raptors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
6 seconds left here in the second. 2 on the clock. And Van Vliet lays it in. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Stolen by Smart. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Smart.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
And they pick up 2. Siakam's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Anunoby.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Outside to Brogdon. And here's Tatum for 3. That shot missing, and Toronto will come the other way. The finish. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And the Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. White's running. Williams finds Gallinari. Young against White. Lets it go from 14. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Williams passes to Pritchard. Back to Williams. Here's Pritchard. It's White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. With the shot. Horford no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And White kicks to Gallinari. Here's Pritchard, covered by Flynn. Gallinari wide open. And another miss by Boston. Here's Boucher for the lead. And it's good on the layup. Boucher's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring. Now, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for Williams. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. The kick out to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. And the pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Barnes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
There's Brown with the 3. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Williams. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Boston. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. So for Toronto right now, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Young in at the small forward.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Locked in right side. Over in the corner, Williams. Celtics passing it around. The three from Tatum. Siakam pulls it in.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Yep, it counts.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
And here's Tatum for three. They get it back. Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Anunoby passes to Young. Back to Anunoby. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Brogdon, and he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time
The previous play is on
to detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Williams, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Oh boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. They double-team Siakam. Van Vliet wide open. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Tatum looking around. Brown dishes to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Tatum setting the pick for Smart. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Siakam outside. .135 left in the fourth quarter. A shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. Brown the pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Smart on the wing. The kick out to Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch. Get buckets.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. The kick out to Barnes. Nails the triple.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Right side, Williams. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. They get a hand on it. Siakam outside. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Smart finds Tatum. Tatum on the wing. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart from outside the arc. It's Brown on the wing. Passes it to Williams. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they...
center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. And that one is stuffed right through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Barnes, and he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Butler. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Adebayo, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to VanVleet. Outside Butler. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. Back to Oladipo. Lowry outside. Sinks it from distance.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Siakam. Back to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. And there's a 3-second violation. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Butler passes to Oladipo. Outside Butler. Deflected. Siakam against Adebayo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And stolen by Adebayo.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
And Toronto has possession. The Heat making their last shot. Lowry against VanVleet. The 3 from Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry. There's 1:34 left in the first. Here's Siakam. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Butler off the drive. easy 2 on the layup. Butler's got 6.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Anunoby against Butler. Got a piece of it. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Dedmon. Siakam against Butler. Here's Lowry. Doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Butler. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. The Heat with the lead. From the baseline. Siakam pulls down the board. Young, the pass to Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. That shot off the mark. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So for Toronto right now, Gary Trent is out there with Malachi Flynn. Then there's Otto Porter. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Achua in at the 5. Trent. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down. So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Here's Flynn. Boucher a screen on Lowry. Stolen by Lowry. Oladipo on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Toronto trailing. Now Trent to the inside. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Butler. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Here's Boucher for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Achua. Lowry, good. Lowry's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
Trent against Butler. Here's Boucher for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Trent from long range. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Not sure why he committed the intentional fouls. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Porter against Oladipo. Dedmon, the pass to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dedmon. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They get the rebound. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Trent against Butler. Back to Trent. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The previous play is under review.
Slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Trent against Butler. 1:05 left in the first half. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Lowry. 4 on the clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Achua. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. He takes it in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Adebayo, that's good. The Raptors shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. To the middle. Here's Achua. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Achua's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Boucher with the block. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Achua. Lowry with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Flynn on the attack. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Flynn's got his first points of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Something.
Allie, as always, thank you.
Miami Heat, 27. The Raptors, 29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Wayne Dedmon is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It counts! And the foul! They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so here is Toronto. Young with a screen on Dedmon. Barnes with it. Now Oladipo defending. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, the last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Butler hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Butler. Here's Oladipo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. And that's good as he hits both shots. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Adebayo against Siakam. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Siakam's got 5 points.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Now Oladipo. Oladipo double teamed. Outside for Butler. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And Lowry just pushing his way that time to the inside.
Siakam against Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Lowry with it. Siakam covering. And they double up Adebayo. And the shot's good. And the Heat lead by 5.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact. Bam, bam.
Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. And the Raptors get it back. Denied by Adebayo. Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Dedmon. There's the 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Anunoby on the wing. Van Vliet up top. Lowry with a steal. And he lays it in on the break. And now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
And Kyle Lowry, great job just sniffing out transition opportunities.
Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Adebayo with it. Siakam covering. Butler passes to Adebayo. Out to Lowry from behind the arc. That shot off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Butler hits them both. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. 1:14 left in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Here's Dedmon. Rebound by the Raptors. And Adebayo over to help. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. 43 seconds left in the 3rd. Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. Anunoby can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. No good on the shot. Siakam with the defensive effort. It's Barnes on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Dedmon. That shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out front, leading by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Toronto trailing. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Outside Anunoby. Siakam, no good. Lowry against Anunoby. Lowry, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Butler. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Dedmon against Barnes. Knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense. Getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Siakam with a screen on Dedmon. Barnes passes to Siakam.
You watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good.
Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
And Oladipo drops them both. And for Toronto, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. VanVleet outside. Pass to Siakam. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Up top, Lowry, guarded by VanVleet. Lowry against VanVleet. 5 to shoot. The shake. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
The defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Barnes with a screen on Butler. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Barnes in the post, defended by Denver. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Anunoby on the wing. Butler Butler covering. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. The Heat with the lead. And it's Butler off the drive. Here's Adebayo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
For Toronto, they've got 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. Takes a 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Heat shooting just 42% so far in the game. Adebayo with it. Now Porter defending. Dedmon finds Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Barnes in the post on Dedmon. And he's going to the line for... And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls...
The previous play is under review.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Clock at 6. Pass to Siakam from 8 feet away. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
"15 seconds left in the game. Outside Butler. Basket's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's Miami picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat, Dalton.
of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. Ogden against Lowry. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now here's Williams, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. No good. Shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it's Brown missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by Oladipo.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
Smart up top while recovering. Dedmon with the block. Lowry looking around. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
And here's Tatum for 3. Smart finds Tatum. The tray. Wow. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Over Tatum. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Adebayo. Lowry's got 5.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Brown, After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. A baseline Jay. Here's Williams. Tries again. Brown drives in.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Dedmon throws it down.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside to Brogdon. Off target with his 3. The Heat have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. Edmond passes to Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Here's Brown. In the corner, Smart with it. It's Brown on the wing. Over Oladipo. That one wide left. Miami leading by 6. Butler with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Tatum out there with Horford, and it's White in at the point. And stolen by Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
And they double up Butler. And here is Dedmon. Back to Adebayo. And it's sent back by Horford. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics trail by 8.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, G.A.? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brown with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Miami leading by 8. Lowry for 3. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. It's stolen by Lowry. Over Horford. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Butler now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Tatum on the wing. And there's the pass to Brogdon. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Okay, Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
Doris, with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls, it seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Now, here is Lowry. He's got 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce to get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. White. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Takes a 3. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now here's White. Horford the pass to Williams. Back to Horford. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Horford finds White. Here's Pritchard, while recovering. Out to Gallinari. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Pritchard. Horford in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. Count that one. Horford's got 6.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dedmon inside, working on Williams. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. 9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gallinari left side. Left side, Horford. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders. All right, Jake, thank you. And We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Lowry out there with Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 10. Williams finds Tatum. Passes to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Takes the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Tatum. The kick out to Brown. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brown the pass to Williams. Butler with the ball. Out guarded by Smart.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And it's Butler missing. Celtics trail by 10. Floats it up for Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Brown. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Brown against Oladipo. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 14 points.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Williams with the block. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Fires for 3. Tatum no good. Miami leading by 7.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Tatum finds Brown. Pulls it up. Tatum with another miss. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Out to the wing. Dedmon dishes to Butler. Back to Dedmon. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Butler missing. Celtics trail by 9. Smart kicks to Brown. No one near him. And it's Miami with the rebound. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. And it's Butler missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The kick out to Williams. Deflects the pass. Now here's Tatum. He's got 14. Smart on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 18. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And Williams drops them both.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And stolen by Williams. For the finish. And the dunk by Tatum.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Celtics. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Well, there is an athleticism and a vertical that you've got to contend with Victor Oladipo.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Smart. Tatum draws the double. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Here he goes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Well, Heat leading by 9. Here's Lowry. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
When Kyle Lowry is in rhythm, he will be aggressive and assertive as a scorer.
And White kicks to Brown. The pass to Tatum. Brown against Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Tatum looking around. Here's White. No good on the 3. The Heat leading by 13. Butler with the ball. Williams picks him up. And it's Butler missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Brown. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Heat have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Three-pointer, Butler. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 13. With Smart. Smart on the wing. Brown against Oladipo. Here's Tatum. Out to White. Brown outside. Down low. And another shot. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:58 left in the fourth. And it's White missing. Miami leading by 13. Martin the pass to Butler. And there's the drive.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Tatum finds Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Williams. White wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyle Lowry.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
To stop the drought, Tatum's shot is off. White against Butler. He kicks it to Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Tatum. Drives to the hoop. They get the rebound. The kick out to Brown. Second chance shot. And Oladipo pulls it down. And stolen by Williams. And stolen by Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.